What is up, everybody? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk. As announced this morning by Censor himself, guys, he might be leaving FaZe Clan Thursday. It's now been confirmed multiple times, but reconfirmed as of a couple days from now. We will actually have the Call of Duty League team. He will be joining. He did confirm it via Twitter this morning with this video for all of you guys. It's going to be crazy to see. I will cover it here, of course, as well. Will he leave FaZe Clan? I think he almost has to. And what team will he join? Even further than that, will he be a starter or a substitute for content is the giant mystery going forward. But FaZe Censor will be joining a Call of Duty League team, now confirmed.
Hey guys, just woke up to some amazing news. My contract got approved by the league, so it's 100% official. Thursday, 1 o'clock, Call of Duty team announcement. Tomorrow, have another special video coming out at 5 o'clock Eastern as well. Really hope you guys can go check that out on YouTube. But I'm excited, man. It's happening, dude.
But I think even more importantly, with him announcing, and of course his background, if you guys do not know FaZe Censor, been involved in a lot of controversial things out there in the Call of Duty and content creation scene. I would say drama in the Call of Duty scene. When it comes to racism, other controversial, questionable things, he has not been involved in that. He steered clear of that. The same cannot be said, though, for other pro players out there. What has now sparked the second part of this video around Call of Duty pro player Ferocitys. You guys might call him Ferocitys, Ferocitys, yet either one. Well, a lot of controversy around this guy and his history, stretching back to since he was 16 years old. Now, why I bring this up, though, is because we actually had a clip 2 weeks ago surface around Nadeshot. In this TechCrunch interview, it was Nadeshot coming forward and saying 100 Thieves, they denied signing a world-class, apparently one of the best players in their esport. He did not name the player or the esport. I presumed it to be Tfue, and people kind of debate back and forth. Tfue, to me, was the only player to actually fit that profile. Either way, Nadeshot came forward and said because of a sketchy past, because of a sketchy history, and some controversial decisions that player had made, they decided not to sign that player who was one of the best in their esport. Now we see this time again over here in Call of Duty, where potentially it's actually Ferocitys coming forward in a twit longer and saying, yes, because of his racism accusations and clips out there, he is now potentially not being signed to a Call of Duty organization. And so I think it sparks a great debate out there for the future of pro players and the choices they do make, no matter what their age. And I do have clips of Ferocity. If you guys want them, I will link them. I cannot play them, especially the first one, which does stretch back to when he was just 16 years of age. Now, you guys have your opinions. I have mine. It's very debatable out there as to when you're a 16-year-old kid, whether or not, you should understand racism. In his twit longer, he says he was immature, did not fully understand racism, and that's why he had joked about it time and time again. And to me, I understand that. I have been around plenty of kids and have seen plenty of kids of that age range think it's okay because their friends say those kind of words, that it's okay for them to say that. So for him to be 16 and say the words, yes, the clip is terrible, it caused a huge outcry and debate against him, I will admit that, but the fact is this, he was 16 years old, he likely did not know better. But in that same twit longer, the very important part here is he said he is now matured. He's 20 going on 21, he has grown and now understands, it's not anything to joke about. When you do that, though, you cannot actually have other clips surface. When you post a twit longer and say you have changed, you have to uphold to that, and that's why the controversy continues, because just last month of September, he was re-brought back up for saying the N-word with a soft A ending. Now, whether or not you guys are offended by this, you have to understand as a Call of Duty organization who likely has changed a lot of new management, so new names, new uppers are now involved in a lot of these companies and organizations who have signed their Call of Duty first ever franchise league spot. If not that, there are brand new investors inside the company. You cannot blame them for seeing a somewhat sketchy past and a potential player out there who can ruin their brand and ruin their organization publicly by what they say out of their mouth. You cannot blame them for a guy like Ferocitys, who has once said it in the past and then again said he had changed and then said it again in a different form. Whether or not you say the N-word with whatever ending, as an esports organization, as we've seen with 100 Thieves, you see that as a potential to ruin your brand, and you're probably going to avoid that, or at least consider doing so. And that's what we're seeing now again with Ferocitys, or at least that's what I think we're seeing. And that's why it really sucks to report this kind of stuff, because you do see he posted a twit longer, right? And hopefully he does move on and learn from this. He does also state that he's grown up. He understands it's not something to joke about, but when you say those kind of things, you then can't, reinforce that and actually say it again, no matter what form of that word you are using. A lot of people out there see that as a racist term, especially when it comes to a Call of Duty team out there taking a risk on you professionally. They cannot risk you ruining their brand with your mouth. let alone your gameplay on top of that. And so we are now seeing time and time again pro players out there, as we do go back in age, right? Every single esports pro player out there is getting younger and younger by the year. All these up-and-coming kids out there are becoming younger and very good at those ages. This is kind of a warning to all of you guys out there. I wish the best for Ferocitys. I hope he gets signed to a Path to Pro, maybe a sub role out there. He deserves to grind like any pro player out there certainly does, and has to learn from the choices he has made. He certainly does. But a message out to for all the up-and-coming pros possibly watching this video: watch yourself on social media. Do not make jokes whether or not you think it's okay. Be careful with your word choice, because it could be costing you a future job in the esport that you love, like it is now with Ferocitys and other pro players out there, probably all the time, which we don't even hear about. But as always, what do you guys think about this? Yeah, apparently Censor, all of his drama around him has worked off. It's paid off. His content and his brand and following has also paid off for him. I cannot wait to announce the video with that, guys. Not only him leaving FaZe Clan, but the future of him, and the pressure on Censor will be immense, as you guys can imagine. Probably more pressure than any other pro player out there, because, well, the controversy around him being a content creator. Is he good enough to compete or not? We will see if he can actually prove himself. And unfortunately enough, I wish the best for Ferocitys in the future. I really do hope he can earn a spot and learn from this, and other pros can as well. Until next time, I hope you guys all enjoy breaking down esports and gaming news here every single day, approaching 54,000 subscribers. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you back here sometime soon. Take care of yourselves. Be nice to people. Bye.